everyone. Today I'm going to be unboxing the Google Pixel 10 Pro XL, and as you can see here, this is the box that it comes in. So as you can see here, the box is basically all grayed out, and then at the top it says Google. In the middle we basically shows an image of the device itself. Okay, so now let's take a look around the box. On the right side it says Google Pixel 10 Pro XL. At the top we just have the Google branding, Google logo. On the left side it says Google Pixel 10 Pro XL, and then at the bottom we just have a bunch of barcodes, and it basically says Google Pixel 10 Pro XL. Okay, at the back it says Google Pixel 10 Pro XL. It says 5G millimeter wave and sub 6. The screen size is 6.8 inches. The memory, it is 256 gig, and the color of the device, it is Moonstone. Okay, so if you like, you can pause the video and read the rest for yourself, as you can see right there. Okay, so now let's go ahead and break the two seals that we have here. So basically we're gonna, they are pulling tab, so we're just gonna pull them, and then that will release the little cardboard that is holding the device protected. So now we're gonna basically pull it to the side to get a release. Okay, as you can see there. Then on the inside we have like a little sketch of the device itself, as you can see here, with the Google branding in the middle. Okay, so now let's take this off. Okay, so here we have some documents. Okay, so this is just for support and a bunch of information here that we don't really read. Okay, that's basically everything that comes here in this box. So now let's continue. The next thing that you see here is the device itself. So we're gonna take it out. Okay, so you can see right here, it feels really heavy. Okay, really good quality build. Okay, we're gonna put this to the side, and we're gonna continue to see what else we have in the box. As you can see here, we have the Type-C to Type-C charging cable, and that's basically everything that comes in the box, nothing else. Okay, so now let's go ahead and grab the device itself. As you can see here, it says you no longer need a physical SIM card. Activate your eSIM during phone setup, and then you can basically scan this QR code. It says g.co/pixel/eSIM. Okay, then at the back you can see the Google Pixel logo, and then here we have the three main cameras, the LED flash, and I believe that will be like a temperature sensor there. Okay, so now let's go ahead and remove this protective film so we can take the device out. Okay, so I'm just going to be removing the bottom part, and I'm just going to try to remove it. It's not going to be possible because it's hugging the camera bump. Okay, so I will have to basically remove the whole thing. Okay, sounded very satisfying. Okay, so here we have the device itself. Okay, feels really nice in the hand, very heavy, and it really feels like a nice quality. Okay, so as you can see here, again, we have the three mains camera on the back. We have a little hole there that will be for the noise cancellation mic. Okay, on the right side, as you can see here, we have an antenna band. We have the volume rocker, we have the power button, and then another antenna band. At the top, we have a noise cancellation mic and an antenna band. On the left side, we have an antenna band at the top and at the bottom. Then on the bottom of the device, we can see the speaker, the microphone, and an antenna band, and the Type-C charging port, as you can see there. And as you can see here, this device, it is all eSIM, so it does not support a physical SIM. Okay, so now as you can see here, we have the front-facing camera, and we have the front speaker, as you can see right there. So now let's go ahead and read some of the specs for the device. So the weight, this device weighs 232 grams, so basically 8.8 ounces. The build quality, so for the front, we have basically glass, a Gorilla Glass Victus 2. And then at the back, we have a Gorilla Glass Victus 2 also, so front and back is the same. And then all around, we have an aluminum frame, or aluminum, however you want to call it. The device supports up to 2 eSIMs at the same time. The device, it is IP68 dust tight and water resistant, and it is immersible up to 1.5 meter for 30 minutes. So for the display, we have an LTPO OLED 120 Hertz screen with an HDR10 Plus with a 2200 nits of HBM and 3300 nits of peak brightness. The screen size of the device, it is a 6.8 inch. We have an 88 screen to body ratio. The resolution, it is 1344 x 2992 pixels with a 20:9 ratio of a 486 ppi density. For the protection of the screen, again, we have Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2 MOHS level 4. So for the platform, the device comes with Android 16 up to 7 major Android security upgrades. And for the chipset, we have the Google Tensor G5 3nm. For the CPU, we got an octa-core, and for the GPU, we have a Power BR DXT48 1536. So now for the memory, the device does not support micro SD card. We have an internal memory of 256 gig with 16 gig of RAM, and the speed of the memory itself, it is UFS 4.0, so basically the 4th generation. So now for the main camera, we have a 50 megapixel wide camera. We have a 48 megapixel periscope telephoto, and we have another 48 megapixel ultra wide. So some of the features, we have multi-zone laser autofocus, LED flash, pixel shift, and ultra HDR, panorama, best take, and zoom enhance. Some of the video capabilities, we have 8K at 30 frames per second by cloud-based upscaling, 4K at 24, 30, and 60 frames per second, 1080p at 24, 30, 60, 120, and 200 frames per second, gyro EIS, OIS, 10-bit HDR. So now for the selfie camera, the one in front, we have a single 42 megapixel ultra wide PDAF. Some of the features, HDR and panorama. So some of the video capability, we have 4K at 30 and 60 frames per second, and 1080p at 30 and 60 frames per second. Okay, so right now I am turning on the device for the very first time, as you can see here, while we conclude the unboxing and the specs of the Google Pixel 10 Pro XL. So that's basically going to be concluding this unboxing. So thank you very much for watching my video. If you like my video, please click the like button. You can also subscribe to my channel to get more content. If you have any question, please leave it down below. Thank you for watching my video. Bye-bye.